My dear friends, I'm Andrea and I welcome you to another weekly update on markets in general. We focus on crypto and of course Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I would like to talk about the week with the big event at the end of it. So it's April 15th, April 21st. And before I start, I would like to say that this is a free sample, the single one that I give for April for everyone, so that you have an idea on what we offer in the membership tiers. I would like to go through some announcements. Then I would like to talk about the general astrology of the week. Then I give the forecast for BTC, for ETH, and about altcoins. I would like to make also a recommendation in general, basically. And I would like to tell you that we have interesting times. As you can see, we are pretty volatile right now. So astrology at market level matters. So please have really a focus on this. Now, first of all, I would like to go into the announcement area. We do have the voting open for the coins that will be forecasted, the altcoins of your choice. This is kept to 8 of them for the month of May. And as we know, this will be just after the halving. So it would be interesting, I think, to have an idea how some coins of your preference, of your choice, are to perform. And we do have this vote open until April 17th. It started already. So if you are interested to join, please consider for the gold tier membership this option that you have now. Now, the second announcement is I would like to give a gift with this big occasion of the halving, but also the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction. And this would be a 15% discount on the crypto forecast for the blue chips. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, we have also BNB included, Matic, Doge, of course, and XRP. If you are interested in that, I will put the link below together with the discount code, and this will be valid until April 30th. So you have some time to book it if you want. Now I would like to dive into the general astrology of this very interesting week before the halving. So let's go into it. Now, the volatility of this week is reflected throughout the astrology in the week. The week starts full force on Monday with Mercury conjunct Chiron. This is per se positive. It will point towards retesting in a healthy way the previous levels. So we will not skyrocket most of the case, but you never know. We do have also positive aspects during the day at hourly level. So here it depends how much from the astrology of the weekend was reflected in the transaction volume. Therefore, I always urge people to pay attention to that, because Monday is the day of surprise if you take into account the CME gap as well. So it's important also astrologically to take into account the astrology of the weekend. Then we do have on the 17th of April a Venus conjunct Rahu. This is super bullish. It's like also crazy bullish and with a lot of greed. Venus is a symbol for cryptocurrency, and Rahu is really a thing that explodes everything, isn't it? So it's not really a planet, it's a point rather mathematically, and we have a shadow of it. So it's very difficult to predict, but in general, this is basically active the whole week. You can consider that. Then we do have the 19th, also a super volatile day as well. We have Mercury-Venus conjunction, and we do have also volatility downwards during the day. So here at hourly level, I will pinpoint on Twitter one day before usually what happens, but expect really some drops during the day because, and this could be sudden and could be big, like I mentioned also in my membership group that we do have the possibility to lose 3K for Bitcoin in 1 hour. We saw that, and in the same way it can go up also equally fast, especially now as we approach the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction on April 20th. Now, April 19th will also bring sextiles, Mars to Jupiter and to Uranus, which are also bullish. So 19th will be a very eventful day astrologically, and it's more bullish, but super fluctuating as well, I expect, and it depends, on the aspects of the day. It might not be all up, it's never like this. And on the 20th, we do have also some negative influence, I would say. It's, let's say, less bullish, but in any case, at market level, we do have for the whole week on April 21st, actually, the conjunction between Uranus and Jupiter. It is also April 20th, so it depends where you live in the world. So at the end of the week, I would say, this will overrule everything. It's also active the whole week, so per se bullish, but super volatile. And this is something that we already have seen. And because of that, we do have also really this expectation that we do not really know for sure what happens. I would say it's the time to rather be unsure because we are still after the eclipse and after Mercury turning retrograde. This is not so, let's say, critical right now, but the conjunction is really very important, and this shows this volatility that can come unexpected. Now, this is the general climate of the week, to which we do have also the Rahu involved, the long-term Rahu influence on Bitcoin. So if you didn't see my video on the sidereal transit of Rahu in Pisces, I will link it in the end. So it's actually a playlist, or we will have also a deep dive on it. Now I would like to go into Bitcoin itself. So again, because the market is so important, we have also the Bitcoin itself very important here. And the result of the price action will be a merge between the market level and the Bitcoin horoscope. This will impact anyway the whole crypto market as we expect. And before I go into that, I just want to say that we do have also a list of 10 altcoins that have very beautiful Uranus-Jupiter influences. This is exceptionally provided to all tiers, including the silver tier. So if you are curious to see what would have really a nice positive influence for the next month to really trigger a price surge, then you can join on silver even, because you will have it. Bitcoin. So let's go through the Bitcoin chart and pinpoint the main astrology for it. So as you see, we start with the 15th. And if you remember in the market-related overview, it is confirming that we have this Mercury conjunct Chiron, which would be positive. And we see also the green fire in the market, so this volatility upward, but we have also the Bitcoin fire, also green. So we will have also peaks during the day, and in general, the price will not be very stable, but it's anyway upwards. Different is the situation on the 16th, when Mars in the chart for Bitcoin will be with a hard aspect, which is negative. And we have also this red moon crescents during the day, which are the most powerful moon aspects, because moon aspects are plenty. You know, if you would go into them, then you would have it hour by hour, even in 1 hour, several of them, and they would have a certain orb of influence. So they are not exactly active only at that minute. But the thing is that also during the day we will have drops. At least this is what we expect. Of course, there will be also positive ones, but the strongest ones will be drops. So here the moon aspects, I take the strongest ones because they will have also the highest, the longest durability during the day, and have the possibility to influence the price action more. Then 17th, 18th, you see they are gray. So this means the BTC chart is not specifically activated at day level, but we do have volatility. It's more downwards, but still, remember on the 17th, we have the bullish conjunction in the sky. You see the bright sun. So this is Venus conjunct Rahu. So this means that we will have increase, but it won't be, optimal. It won't be maximum because the BTC chart has some negative influence. And the same is also valid for V18th. On V18th, even we do not have a certain aspect at day level, as you see, because we don't have a weather symbol here. And now on the 19th, so we will have really a big trigger with Uranus influencing positively the Saturn position of BTC, which is very positive, and it's also a bright sun. But we do have also a Mars-Saturn opposition in the chart of Bitcoin. So this means that we can have really a pump-dump scenario, or we can have also a slight increase, so to speak. So this could manifest as this as well. So it can be both. So any of these can happen. Usually I incline to say that if there is a drop, the drop will come. Regardless, it could be less, but it will come. And I say it's less because you see the big greens. And then the next day we do have Jupiter, because Uranus and Jupiter are together. So it's now Jupiter's turn to influence this Saturn position, which you remember from my previous videos, it's a lucky position for BTC, and we have this positive influence in the chart for BTC itself. But we have also volatility, yes. So you see volatility, which is the red Bitcoin fire, but also the green fire at market level. So some pump dump scenario could happen. We talk about Saturday, so it depends on the transaction volume. But the idea is that we can expect also drops during the day, so it won't be all up, but tendency it should be up, or at least this will be seen on Monday when the transaction volume will pick up. And 21st on Sunday, we have the big Uranus-Jupiter conjunction. Now 20th is also a bit of rain you can see there. So it's like mentioned at market level, this is not really supported. So what you can see is that days are pretty mixed. So the market will have a lot to say, I would say, in this scenario with such big astrological events just after the eclipse. We are still in an area of very unstable energy. And as we see, it's also logical because we approach the halving, so we can expect a lot of ups and downs and different opinions. And yes, sentiments are pretty high, I would say. Now I would like to go and see Ethereum. Before that, if I jump into a conclusion, I would say, yes, the big picture again is bullish, but the road there is paved with a lot of volatility, and as you see, drops during the day. So they will come, and they could be also significant. Now let's go into Ethereum. Ethereum. If you have a quick glance at it, you see less red moon crescents during the week from the 15th to the 21st. And this could also mention the fact that we will have a quicker pace of increasing, because we did have also the big, more powerful long-term aspect that triggered the Ethereum chart basically this week, I would say last week, from the perspective of the next week. It happened on the 11th. And you could see during the pump, if you followed both of them, percentage-wise, it was, a more increase on ETH in terms of pace in relative terms. And this is something that I would say we can expect to continue as a trend in the next weeks and months. As you see here, the fires are the same in terms of market level, because they will be for everyone. So we have volatility, but rather the hourly aspects are more friendly during the week. And of course, we will have the same influence on Ethereum like on the markets. At the day level, it is not so wild, so to speak. We see that at the beginning of the week, we have more negative influence, and then it will get stronger. It will be similar to BTC, but we will not have big aspects exact. But at day level, we do have, and at market level, it's really huge. But we ride the wave of the increase from the 11th of April. So this is to be taken into account. The past I can show to you. I don't want to show you the future, but after the week that we discussed. But here you can see the big 11 that we really had. And now we do have this nice, pretty balanced, I would say, week at the chart level. But again, market matters a lot. So here expect volatility as well, but I would say that it will have a slower pace. Maybe not necessarily this week, but in the weeks to come, for sure, it will take off in a big way. And now I would like to talk about the blue chips sort of recommendations for you. I would not go into much detail this time, but still I want to mention some facts. Which altcoins to consider? So, of course, we do have the list for the more affordable ones already for this very important week when Uranus and Jupiter are still together, because they energize each other and both are catalysts for growth. To have an idea when this happened last time, if you didn't look at my previous videos, it's 84 years ago in the tropical sign of Taurus. It's a financial sign, so it's really something super rare. We don't have it before in the life of Bitcoin, and therefore we are on a green field, so to speak, new ground also for predictions. But since I give this also, free to everyone, I would like to raise attention from the ones that are really blue chip that we consider as calendars, Ethereum and Solana especially. Both of them, I think, have this big energy activated in their charts with Uranus and Jupiter going forward. And this is not only for this week. We can say that it's really active for months to come. So in case of Uranus, in some case, like a very strong conjunction, like it happens now, and it triggers the chart not to a conjunction actually, but to a smaller intensity aspect, we will will have a very, nice influence of at least 4 or 5 months. And on top of that, we do have the Rahu influence and other influences still to come. So we will come up with videos in the next weeks, because we do have also a big change of signs. So Jupiter will change the sign also in sidereal and in the tropical zodiac. And interesting is that Uranus, we know Uranus is in Taurus since so long on the tropical side, but in the sidereal side it will transit only quite soon. So we will also talk about that. And that being said, I hope this was interesting for you, and I would like to wish you a very inspiring week, and also to think long term. So it's not about the small picture of certain days. With this calendar, also difficult to do intraday trading. So just a warning, especially now where we have this huge volatility coming. So navigate the wave with inspiration and courage. All the best to you. And thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. And until next time, be joyful. See you.